Have you ever pondered the profound significance of Jerusalem in the tapestry of religious history? This city, cradled in the heart of modern-day Israel, is a cornerstone of faith for billions across the globe, particularly for Christians. Today, we delve into a series of events that forever marked Jerusalem as a spiritual epicenter, starting with Jesus' arrival during Holy Week. On a day now celebrated as Palm Sunday, Jesus rode into Jerusalem on a donkey. The city was teeming with pilgrims, all gathered to observe the Jewish Passover. As Jesus made his way through the throngs, the air was thick with anticipation and adoration. Crowds waved palm branches, a symbol of victory and triumph, and hailed Jesus as the Messiah. The city of Jerusalem, with its stone streets and ancient walls, echoed with their joyous acclamation. But the events that unfolded in the ensuing days were far from joyous. The temple in Jerusalem, a place meant for worship and reverence, had become a marketplace, riddled with corruption. Money changers exploited worshippers, turning a profit on the sacred. Jesus, in a show of righteous anger, condemned this sacrilege. He overturned their tables, driving out those who had turned the house of prayer into a den of robbers. This act, known as the cleansing of the temple, marked a significant turning point in Jesus' journey. As the week progressed, Jesus and his disciples gathered in an upper room in Jerusalem. Here they shared what would come to be known as the Last Supper. This event holds deep significance for Christians worldwide and is commemorated through the sacrament of the Eucharist. Jesus broke bread and shared wine, symbolizing his body and blood, an act of sacrifice that would soon become all too real. The narrative then takes us to the Garden of Gethsemane, nestled at the foot of the Mount of Olives. Here, under the cover of darkness and the weight of impending sacrifice, Jesus prayed. It was in this tranquil garden that he was arrested, marking the beginning of his passion and crucifixion. From the cheers of Palm Sunday to the solemnity of the Last Supper, from the righteous anger at the temple to the quiet despair in the Garden of Gethsemane, Jerusalem was the backdrop to these pivotal moments in religious history. The city, with its ancient walls and timeless tales, continues to bear witness to a narrative that has shaped the faith of billions. In recapping, it's clear that the significance of Jerusalem is woven into the fabric of religious history. The city bore witness to Jesus' triumphant entry, his righteous cleansing of the temple, the solemnity of the Last Supper, and the arresting silence of the Garden of Gethsemane. Each of these events has left an indelible mark on the city, transforming it into a living testament of faith and resilience. Jerusalem, steeped in history and sanctified by faith, stands not just as a city but as a beacon of religious significance.